Hi, it's Jay, and I wanted to make a quick video about the MLM Marketing Strategies, getting past the excuses. Now, I want to touch base on both your prospect and you, okay? First, let's start with the prospect. The prospect, we've all heard these excuses when you're talking to, your friends or your family or even a cold lead. We've all heard it, it's a pyramid scheme, it's a scam, and all these things. Well, you're going to always get hit with those, but I want to share a strategy here to keep from hearing it as often, okay, to where you can get more eyes on presentations, because the more presentations you get out in front of eyes, the more you're going to have, okay? It's a numbers game here. Get as many presentations out. So here's how you do it. Here's how you get around that excuse. Never, ever use hype. We know it will work here and there a little bit, but for the most of it, it's going to set that thing off in most people's heads that, MLM's a scam. It's a pyramid scheme, all right? We don't want their heads being in defense mode, okay? We want their minds to be open so we can get that presentation to them. So instead of using hype about how they can make millions and how they can have the car, people need to believe they can accomplish it. And that can be tough because most people have the excuse, well, I can't do something. They never give themselves credit. I mean, look around us, okay? 3% have the wealth, 97%, Okay, that says enough. But, all right, ask them instead of all the hype. Ask them, say, hey, would you be open to some extra money? Or would you be open to a side project? Just asking, just wondering. If you're having a good conversation with somebody, that's the way you want to approach it. You don't want to come off as this pushy MLM person, You're a problem solver, not a salesman. So, hey, everybody's open to extra money. And, of course, they're going to say, yes, sure. Or a lot of them will say, well, what is it? If you get hit with that, just tell them, you're really busy. You would love to talk more about it. If you could just get their name, number, and email, you'll shoot that information over to them. Have it there in a little while, and they can look over it on their own time, and you'll get back with them. Always make sure you get a time that they can commit. That's important. Make sure you can get a time to commit, because you don't want them to wait a week or two and forget. Plain and simple, So make sure you get a time to commit. Make sure you always get their information. Never, ever trust them with your business card. Most won't call you back. It's the sad truth. Most of them will not call you back. So get their information. Okay, when you start doing things like that, working smarter instead of just thinking everybody's going to love it the way you did, work smarter, okay? Get around the hype. Then you're not going to have to make excuses. And that's the second part here. Let's talk about your excuses. Don't make excuses. If you start doing that, you're going to start believing them, okay? Nobody wants to join me. Nobody's got any money. Those things, I'm telling you, will destroy you. You'll be out of the game in no time. So think about it like this. What if your mentor or your coach was doing that all the time? Well, nobody wants to join us. Everybody thinks it's a scam. Well, you're going to be thinking, well, what am I doing here? You need to be a leader, somebody people can trust. The famous question, would you join you? Okay, that should say it all. So don't make excuses, okay? And if you start working smarter, you're going to hear a lot less excuses coming from your prospects, okay? So read about it on the blog. If this tip or these strategies really do, give you some value and help in any way, if you've learned something new or an idea, or I flared an idea, anything like that, please comment, share the blog, and, I'm really happy you got something out of it. Keep these in mind. Always keep these MLM strategies in mind. I'm going to be releasing a lot more, so keep your eyes out. I'll try to come out with, some new content almost every single day. I'm going to be putting out some new content for a little while, so keep your eye on it. Be sure you always comment if you get value. And until the next video, guys, see ya.